Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. Today we will take a look at the Heatwave statue. We will take a look at the Geopulse Emitter base item. And the Ravager ship model. So let's get this party started. So these are the base items you can get from gathering the collections from the Flashpoint open world. I have to admit, I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I don't know if it comes from the comics. It's been a while since I read the Flashpoint comics, so it could be some obscure reference to the comic that I don't know about. But it gives us a freaky looking base item with what seems to be a little guy inside the machine. So to get that base item, you need to gather 8 collections called the Royal Wedding. The first one is Pentecilia's Blank Speech Notes, Orm's Crumpled Objections List, Atlantean Toasting Flutes, Amazonian Celebration Ribbons, Well Wishes from the Markovs, Wedding Feats Plate, Mara's Side Room Key, and Hippolyta's Last Word. So once you gather all the collections, you get this nice little base item by mail. For the little boat, you need another set of collections. So to get the little boat, you need the Flashpoint Gotham Underbelly collections. In this case, it's a set of 9 collections. So the first one is the Flashpoint Penguins Surrendered Assets, Flashpoint Ivy's Organic Casket, Flashpoint Harvey's Family Portrait, Flashpoint Riddler's Final Riddle, Flashpoint Freeze's Head Jar, Flashpoint Scarecrow's Thanatophobia, Flashpoint Kite Man's Swan Dive, Flashpoint Oracle's Cat Adoption Service, and Flashpoint Gordon's Antacid. And again, once you get all the collections, you get that nice little boat by mail. And here we have the Heatwave statue large. There is also a smaller version of that statue, but the smaller version is most likely a random drop from playing the Flashpoint missions. It's a pretty cool looking statue of our friend Heatwave, and as you can see, it's a pretty big one. So if you have one of the smaller layer, that's definitely not an option. Like if you have like the volcano layer, I wouldn't recommend getting the statue. So in the case of our friend Heatwave, you need 12 collections called the Rogues on Display. So the first one is Captain Cold's Pocket Warmers, Heatwave's Infrared Thermometer, Trickster's Rubber Chicken, Kadabra's Mustache Wax, Pied Piper's Rat-Sized Costumes, Mirror Master's Backwards Font, Weather Wizard's Rain Index, Golden Glider's Headband, Magenta's Monochromatic Color Wheel, Rainbow Raider's Mood Board, Captain Boomerang's Hangover Cure, and the Top's Pole Strain. And again, once you get all the collections, you get the little friend Heatwave by mail. So yesterday I spent a good chunk of the evening farming for collections, and I was able to get all the collections. And also I was able to sell a whole bunch of those collections on the broker, and I made roughly 150 millions with the collections I did not need. People often ask, how can you make money in this universe online? That is one way. Whenever there's a new DLC, there's usually a whole bunch of new collections. Usually those new collections are valuable at least the first few days that the DLC is out. So the first day we get the DLC, farm for those collections, sell those collections on the broker, and you should be able to make at least a bit of cash. And let's say that for some reason you don't want to farm for collections, you could simply just buy either the collections from the broker, or you could buy the items themselves directly from the broker. Let's have a look. So with the Geopulse Emitter, you can see the price started at 20 million, a little too much for that item, I presume, and it went all the way down to about 2 million. So if you don't want to farm for collections, I just buy the Geopulse Emitter for 2 million from the broker. And here the same is true with our little Ravager ship model. You can see the price started at 20 million, but it dropped all the way down to 250,000. So if you want to get it for cheap, just buy it from the broker. And for the Heatwave statue, here you can see the small version of the statue for a bit less than $1 million. And you can see the large version of the statue, it started at 25 million. And it went down to 2 million. And I have to give my usual broker warning. These are the prices on the broker right now. Tomorrow, next month, next week, heck, later tonight, the prices will be different. And you can see also we have the large version of the Heatwave statue, and you have the small version of the Heatwave statue. And there is also a version of the Flash statue, but sadly the only version I see right now is the covered version. So these are the base items you get from the Flashpoint DLC if you gather the collections in the Flashpoint open world. So the choice is yours. Either you just buy the items from the broker, either you just buy the collections from the broker, or you farm and farm the open world until you get all the collections, and then you will get those items by mail. And obviously you can sell the collections on the broker, and you can sell the items on the broker if for some reason you don't want them. Once I manage to get some more base items from that DLC, I'll try to make a follow-up video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this universe online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I already made a video that answers your question. Or click one of the videos that you see on your screen right now. Bye-bye.